I really tried.
No, bro, I tried to. I couldn't. Wow. And we're gonna shoot.
We're gonna hit.
We're gonna hit OD. We're so due. So do Scat. Scat didn't even hit a three. They're cooked. Scat.
Yeah. Scat gonna have four ground guys.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's on.
Yeah, it's on.
Yeah.
Good info. It's good info.
Yeah.
Probably gonna back that up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we shot so.
We got stops, bro. All the money shot.
Yeah, I missed.
He said it's not a charge because it was a pass.
Good pick on the data cast.
When I dumped off and Sam took a charge.
I mean, the computer said turn 8 by 4.
Did we win that? We got spreads on college. Dang, it's huge.
Yeah, JJ.
That's a push right there.
Man, oh man.
Now we're just waiting on cards.
Yeah, how is he the latest? I mean, he was in the bathroom or maybe.
Post out.
He might not even want to come out.
Man, oh man.
Bro, I'm shit.
Bro, that nigga.
When that final buzzer went, I was like, did it just end?
Yeah, bro. I was like, thank God this game's over.
I thought there was a foul. I thought there was a
Loki, the key possession
Who got
was
the last rebound, Trevor?
Trevor. He shot it.
No, yeah.
Did they give him that shot?
Why did he shoot? Yeah.
No, just
because of the time, yeah. Just so he doesn't get.
That's what I was gonna do. But I didn't want it to be like the Virginia was.
Yo, we're Dickie.
Yo, what happened? Yo, JJ.
Three.
Oh, they didn't count it? Yeah, good.
No, that
Look at some of the scores from
we shot so
Thursday. Like the McNeese one.
We still won.
No, we've been in a free throw slump. I can't lie. Ever since I said
No, these rims are section. These rims are
43 first of all each.
rims are so stiff. No, they were dude. The ball.
No, I hit it.
No, your layup?
No, that was insane.
Dude, I'm like, oh my god.
Get back.
I was actually heated.
Tennessee up 9 on Guilford.
What happened in the McNeese game?
They got killed.
Clemson got killed.
They won, but it ended up being close. Yeah.
McNeese won?
That's literally what I
It's the Will Wade power.
Damn it.
Tough.
Bullshit.
almost sold out.
Is it gonna make noise? I mean, man.
Shane ate this.
Slide down.
It didn't even feel like it.
Slide down. Yeah, I'll do it.
Well, that stuff down.
Yeah, probably just.
Ready, Coach? Ready?
No.
Okay, we'll get started here with our first semifinal game one press conference. Got Trinity. Congratulations, Coach. Our first national championship game coming up. I'll let you have an opening comment, and then we'll take questions for our student athletes.
Yeah, I'm a little hoarse from yelling at these guys all year, so I'm going to defer to them. They're the ones that have earned this, and they're the ones that got us here, so please try to direct things to them because they're the ones that deserve it. Thank you.
Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll take questions for those guys first. I'll introduce our student athletes. Drew Lazar, going away from me, Henry Vetter, Jarrell Ocarigo, and Will Dorian. Question, here we go. Who's up first? Right here.
For Drew, rebounding was huge in this game. You had 7 offensive rebounds. You had 12 rebounds total. Let's talk a little bit about the commitment to the board in this game.
Like I said before in past interviews, they make my job so much easier. They make my job so much easier by boxing out, and I'm just going in there and just grabbing the rebound. So shout out to my teammates for boxing out and making my job easy.
Drew's been one of the best rebounding guards in the country all year if you watched him.
Hands down.
Anybody else? Right there.
Guys, here last year, back again. How does that help just preparation and being ready for this big stage?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the nerves and the preparation, it's all a little different when you've been here before. I think, in a way, we did have that advantage. And we also were just a bit hungrier, right? Like, first time you're here, you're a little bit shell-shocked just by the environment, by the gym size and whatnot. And I think coming in here, we knew we had a job to do. And we did it tonight, and we'll be ready for Saturday.
Yeah, I think last year was a good learning experience, obviously. Trine kind of came out and took it to us, especially early on in the game, and we were a little shell-shocked. So we kind of just made a pact as a team that we're not going to let anything like that happen again. And, we knew it was going to be a rock fight. Wesleyan's a really good team. They got a lot of good players. They're well coached. And, but, we know them well. We know a lot of their tendencies, and we did a good job game planning. And definitely a team win tonight.
For those of us who don't see these games all the time between you two, is this what the other two felt like?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's always a high-level game. They're really close school to us. Some of us have known those players for a long time, and they always come out and give it their all. So it's always going to be a tough fight.
For any of you, again, it seemed like obviously it was an intense physical game from the beginning, but it seemed like you guys came out with even some extra in the second half. Was that something that you talked about in the locker room, that you wanted it to be more than 2 points, to be harder?
Yeah, I mean, we talked about the tougher, stronger team is going to win at the end of the day. So we just try to come out and play as hard as we can, as strong as we can, and try to get every loose ball. So,
And I'll add on to that. I think, in the locker room, we understood that those last 20 minutes were all that we had guaranteed. So it's like, in that sense, when we're thinking about it, it's just like we got to dig in, give it our best. We may not have this chance again. So every minute counts. We're praising one possession at a time, and I think, just taking it through every media timeout, every minute, we were just kind of, like I said, taking it one possession at a time.
Yeah, I think since we've been here, especially like going back to last year, we just stay grounded and, locking in on the game, not getting too caught up and, going to the Final Four, getting gear or whatever. That stuff's cool, but at the end of the day, we didn't come here from Hartford to lose games. We wanted to win, and we're going to keep that same mentality going forward. We got 48 hours to really just focus on the winner of this next game. We got two great teams, and we're going to stay honed in on that. And I thought it was cool, honestly, we're in the same locker room this year that we were in last year. And so part of me was just thinking about how it felt sitting in that locker room last year, especially after the game, and never wanting to go through that feeling again. And like I said, everyone stayed bought in. Everyone, even the guys who might not be on the box score, they bring in insane energy. Our managers do a great job bringing energy. Really, everyone in our program. So I can't say enough about everyone in our program.
Pretty good.
Possession in the first half, where you missed 2 shots on the same possession. You guys got beat over, kicked it right back out to you. So I think 1 or 2 pulled up. Talk a little bit about that trust your teammates have in you, and that trust you guys have throughout the entire team, and how much that means to you guys' squad.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's really down to my teammate. I mean, they kept swinging me the rock, so I need them to do that. And Drew got an offense rebound and threw it right back to me. And my guys, coaches, do a great job instilling confidence in me. I'm not going to make shots, but I missed 2. I got like my chances on the third, and I kind of keep that mentality. And like I said, we're focused on getting stops, so we know shots are going to fall. We didn't shoot it great tonight, but it was our defense that won us the game in rebounding. But again, it just goes to our trust. I come back to the bench. I got dudes on the bench, telling me shoot the next one. Next one's good, and that stuff's huge. That stuff, that stuff's invaluable. Like I said, it doesn't show up on the stat sheet, but that stuff matters a lot.
Yeah, and kind of adding on to that, I mean, I feel like all of our guys on our team are the hardest workers on the court, off the court, and we constantly are in the gym working on our shots. So, let's say if I'm missing a lot of shots, Henry's missing a lot of shots, we know the next one's probably going to go in because he works on it, everybody works on it. So.
All right, ready for Coach? That's what you got. You got anything? For Coach?
I'm good.
Now, come on.
I'm just happy we get to spend 3 more days in Fort Wayne. It's awesome.
Awesome. Amazing.
Seriously, any questions for Coach? Anybody good?
We will let him off the hook. We'll talk to him tomorrow.
Talk to you.
Okay, so tomorrow you guys will be at 150 here. Trying to be at 150. We'll see you tomorrow. Looking forward to it. Yes. Great job, man.
I just hit that mic with my shoulder.